uppy as they go. If you'd look after your headphones.
Please don't start that.
Can you
That's
hear
it.
Ah, right,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, you didn't like hearing me. You just wanted to hear yourself. Right. Anyway, Linda's here. We're gonna say hello to Stefan in Portadown.
I can't remember what the film's about.
What? Right. Okay. This is gonna be good. We're relying on listeners to tell us what Star Trek Beyond was about, and we'll find out after this break. Hello.
I really don't remember what it's about.
What do you mean you don't know what it's
I
about?
don't know what it's about.
Direct Fund.
When did you see it?
Massive savings on all leading brands, including King Coil, Belfast's biggest bed shop with over 1,000.
The crew are back again.
Brilliant.
They stop off for a bit of R&R at some holiday resort, do they?
For 25%
What's
off.
it about?
Direct Furniture Falls Road.
They encounter a ruthless enemy
Or find us on Facebook.
who puts them and everything the Federation stands for to the test.
Yes!
Fun-loving city car.
That means numb.
Style with features that include 16-inch alloy wheels,
You haven't a clue. That's
color
ridiculous.
touchscreen, and
Wait a second.
DAB radio. Available
Friday.
from $159 per month and $159
Right.
Far away?
personal contract hire at Charles House Vauxhall.
The Enterprise is nearly destroyed. They're stranded on a remote planet. No communication.
Personal contract hire, you will not own the car based on 5,000
That
miles
ring a
per
bell?
annum.
Jesus Christ.
Ladies and gentlemen, Macmillan Cancer Support's shave salon is open for business. At home, at the hairdressers, or
Are you serious?
This
swear to God.
August, we want you
You
to
know, I
join
thought you were
guys
to
and
see
girls
it.
across the country,
Friday.
standing proudly alongside men and women with cancer by shaving off your hair. Heroic gestures like yours will mean Macmillan can help even more people take that control from
And I wanna
cancer.
talk about
So don't mull it over.
colours.
Do something
No,
amazing.
you're here to talk about the film.
We
never talk about the film.
That's Brave the Shave.
You can talk about it a bit.
Feel Ireland's biggest community festival
right.
returns
Oh,
from
remember
the
we went.
14th of August across West Belfast with headliners The Goodness, All Saints, The Coronas, Holly Johnson, Rowan Gift, Deacon Blue, Sharon Shannon, Francis Black, Showtech, The Wolf Tones and more. Join us for Fila 2016, the party's best in the West.
This Friday,
No, not a him.
the
You have
European
something
jackpot
up
for
your
the
sleeve.
National Lottery is a staggering £60 million.
Speaking of,
Plus,
what
it's a
was the
mega
name of
Friday, and there'll be 5 guaranteed UK millionaires. Play makes it possible.
No, that wasn't even sore when you were little, Donna.
Procedures apply. Players must be 16 or over.
Did you work for the council as a grass cutter or groundsman operating noisy machinery without adequate ear protection? Has this left you with hearing problems? You may be entitled to compensation. For a free initial consultation and a free hearing test, call Keenan Solicitors on 90 49 3349.
Johnny Hero.
On U105.
okay. Now, Linda's here. Do you get a wee nominal cheer? A cheerlet.
Yes.
That'll do. Are we on Facebook? We're on Facebook Live. Guy the cameraman is back. He wasn't here last week. He was away gallivanting looking for Pokemon. Do you know he chases those Pokemon
He
things?
doesn't.
He does.
Do you? He does?
He does. He was in to tell me. Oh, there was a Pikachu in the studio the other day and all. You know.
So who puts them there?
I don't listen.
I don't know how it works.
Don't even mention it.
Is
It
it
makes these-
everybody's phone different?
Don't know. Don't want to know.
I don't know.
Eejits like him
I don't
running
know.
around, and they're all running around at night and all, and Pokemon. And
But how do you know?
your old mate Stevie Walker's running around chasing them as well.
Is he?
Gotta catch them all. You know, saw him on Facebook. Pokemon's everywhere. Letting on to walk the dog, chasing Pokemons. Right.
But
Don't-
does every phone have a different Pokemon to chase?
no.
No, they're all.
As far as I know, one will appear, for instance, at the corner of Ormo Avenue, and then
Yes.
you've all got to run down and try and get it.
Oh, but how do you get it? It's on your phone.
I think you take a photo of it or click it or something.
Really?
I don't know.
But is it really there?
No, it's not.
Oh,
It
right.
just appears on your phone.
Oh, right.
Is it really there?
I was wondering what they were chasing.
Yeah, it's madness.
Right.
It's just people
Was-
with little to do.
Were there never things when you were younger and people thought,
No, listen.
that's madness?
All these
son."
all these young people run around chasing Pokemon. Go out and do what we did when we were younger and throw stones and collect milk bottles. Right. Did you go see a film?
Yes, I have no idea what it was about.
Star Trek Beyond. You've no idea what it was about.
Yeah, no, I liked it, but I seen it on Friday and I can't
And?
remember what it was about. A little bit.
Byron the Painter says, I went to see it on Saturday. It was fantastic.
Yes, it was.
Really good. Recommend it to anybody who's into sci-fi films, and even if you're not, it's just brilliant. So there, will we hear a bit of a trailer?
Go ahead.
Now, I sneaky peeked a bit of this trailer earlier on. I want to know, when they were making the trailer, was there a load of drummers from the 12th following them? Honestly.
Oh, let us hear.
After every time somebody says something, there's a doo-doo-doo-doom. What do you hear? What do you hear? Where's the drummer? Where'd all the drumming come from? Is there a load of drummers in space?
No.
Lombags in space. You can't even hear what the dialogue is on the
No.
trailer for this.
That was good. It was good. Okay, I remember what it was about.
Go.
And I know I have notes here, but that's because I want to tell you a funny story and I don't want to mess it up.
Right, go.
Right? Yes, so baddies pretend that they've been hijacked in space and Captain Kirk goes to help them out, but they're really baddies, and that's the story.
And that's the story.
Yes.
That's as much as you
That-
managed to.
Yes, remember. But if I tell anything else, I would probably make that bit up. But it's really good, and I really enjoyed it.
Well, I'm going to do a technical thing. Guy, this would be cool. If you filmed the Facebook, which is showing the live film, go on my computer. Look, how cool's that going to be? Woo! See? Right. Sort of technical thing. Linda,
Okay.
it's all right. I'll just get out of that now.
So it's brilliant. I love all the Star Trek ones.
You see, I do as well, but
then
I knew you would, so
Yes.
I was trying to get a kind of a proper review, because you'll just say you
No.
love it anyway.
No.
They could just go on and
It was really
sing
good.
and dance.
I'll tell you how good it was. I like watching the films in 2D because I hate the way you feel closed in with the 3D glasses. This was amazing in 2D, and I wish I had.
You mean
gone-
an ordinary?
Yes.
Ordinary.
And I wish I had gone and seen it in 3D.
No, I don't like a 3D. It gives me a sore head.
But it was amazing in 2D. It was brilliant. I loved it.
Right. Okay. People going on about the music and all as well. You can't remember. Well, it's obviously drummers everywhere. But the guy who directed it was the Fast and Furious guy. So somebody says it was Fast and Furious, and
Alright.
space just never lets
Well,
up.
I know one of the guys who wrote it is the guy called Simon Pegg.
He
He's one of
plays
the
Scotty
writers.
in it?
Yes.
I didn't know he was one of the writers.
Yes, well, must have maybe they ran out of stories for this film and they asked
Simon
him.
Pegg, who was
Yeah.
in Shaun of the Dead and all of that, yeah.
So
he
he-
plays Scotty.
He was asked to write it.
And who else is in it? Well, there's the usual guy. I think your man Chris Pine's good. I like him.
Yeah, he's amazing.
And Zachary Quinto, who plays Spock. No, they're good guy. I like those ones. The new ones are good.
Can I tell you a wee story?
Go ahead.
It's nothing to do with the film. It's
No, it's
nothing to do
okay.
with
Is it a
the
wee story? Go ahead.
All right, so-
Anybody needs to go into the yard and take the paper with them, go ahead. While this story goes on.
So I was speaking to my Uncle Francis the other day, and we were talking about how footballers are mollycoddled, and you've sprained your finger, we'll take you off.
I've
and
ripped my tights, take me
yes, take me off and have a wee rest on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
And he was telling me a story of in the days when Pelé was really, really famous.
Mm-hmm.
Did those days ever go away? But when Pelé was famous, we're not sure if it was Glenn Hoddle was the England manager or whatever. So anyway, just let me get to it. Don't
Oh, no,
be
you're
slurping
taking-
your tea
taking
and your
ages.
biscuit. So I have to remember
You're
it.
getting to a story like you get to park a car. It's taking all day.
So anyway, the footballer has been fouled on the pitch and he's lying on the ground, and the coach with a magic sponge comes on and he looks at him and he calls over Glenn Hoddle and he says he can't go back on, there's no way. And he says, what do you mean he can't go back on? He says he's got concussion. How do you know he's got concussion? Because he doesn't know who he is. He says tell him he's Pelé and send him back. Although there were other words used in that made it
That was a true
better.
story, but it was Brian Clough.
What was it?
It was a true story. Nottingham
Yes.
Forest player was injured, and Brian Clough says, just tell him he's Pelé. Tell him he's Pelé. Get him up again. That was it. Was that your story?
That was my story.
Were you collecting that story? She was collecting that all week. All week.
But I have another story as well. Another football story.
Go.
Okay, right. I will mess this one up. Because, jokes
Because
are...
the other one was perfect.
I know, but there was a bit of language
Right,
along with
okay,
the other one
yeah.
that I couldn't use. So the next one is a footballer does a foul on another footballer and the referee comes over with a yellow card and he says, He's giving him the yellow card, and the footballer shouts and goes, "For goodness sake, ref, are you blind?" And he walks away, and the ref turns around and says, "What did you say to me?" He says, "And you're deaf as well."
No, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. But I've never heard anyone say to a referee, "For goodness sake, old chap, I fear you're mistaken." You know. Yeah, I know the language can get a bit whoa-ho. So this film,
Yes.
good. Here, I wanted to ask you about dreams. You're in the dream interpretation, aren't you? Didn't you? I used to see you with those mad books.
Yes.
You know, the books all have clouds and all on the cover, and your dreams.
Oh, I love the
interpreted for
books
you.
about dreams and
Somebody, I think it was
space and
Joanna
angels.
gave me this. Right. Every night during sleep, each of us creates around 5 dream episodes. Right. And there's different things about what these dreams mean. You know, if you dream your teeth are falling out, means you need to get to a dentist.
It doesn't mean that.
No. Dreams like teeth falling out stem from a fear of rejection, embarrassment. That if you're getting chased, you're avoiding an issue. I tend to be avoiding everything. There's a DJ dream. I think I spoke to you about this before. A DJ nightmare. You're always in a big gig, and there's maybe 1,000 people on the dance floor,
And you can't get
and
the
you
next
can't
song
get the
on.
next song on.
And
Yes,
no
yes.
matter what you do, you cannot
Yeah.
get the next
And
song.
you're going, ah! Next
And
thing,
the songs are
everybody's
there.
up dancing and they're all looking, and you're going, right, next song is, and it won't play. And you're going, and record
that's right.
needles and buttons, and you're going, but what's you man? Right, I
That's
know what'll
right.
play. I'll play this one.
Yeah.
It won't play, you know. And I've spoken to so many DJs and singers and musicians who have the same kind of dream. You know,
Yeah.
like guitarists will go, my guitar's not working.
Yeah.
I'm playing at Wembley and clonk, you know. Don't know what it means. No, don't know what it means. Must be some deep-seated fear.
Yeah.
Similar thing happened to me. I was actually gigging last Friday in Madison's, and the reason I brought that dream up, I was in the middle of thinking, this is just like that dream. It was horror. I could feel the crawling over me. The computer was using Christ, right? And I always carry a spare computer, always.
And
But
you
I was
didn't.
being lazy,
Oh, you
and I
didn't.
left it in the car. And also there's people sitting there, and the music just went, and I'm like, sorry about that. I'll be with you in a wee minute. And then nothing to put on, nothing.
What did you do?
It was. I ended up grabbing my phone because I had a holiday playlist in my
Yes.
phone and plugging it into the decks so I could go and get my spare computer. But it was that dread creeping over me, going,
Yeah.
this is just like the dream. And if the dream continues, I'm going to end up naked here in a minute. Dancing at the limelight, but that's a different story. So, these dreams, being late, if you dream you're being late,
I never dream I'm late.
oh, you just are late?
But I just never dream I'm late.
Right. Now, there's these dreams.
Flying dreams. I
No.
dream about flying.
Flying or falling?
No, flying.
Do you dream you're flying?
Yeah.
Happy days.
A lot. Dream. It's a good
Oh
dream.
yeah, there's one of flying. No, this people, it just says afraid to fly. You're enjoying flying, are you?
But not in a plane. Just my head.
Right.
It's flying.
No. Being unprepared for an exam. I've had that dream. You go in, you sit down to paper, and it might as well be written in Swahili. You haven't a clue. And that means dreams or exam dreams are a reflection of your lack of confidence and inability to advance to the next stage in life. Then there's the one unable to find a toilet.
Yes.
Can't find a toilet, or you need to go to the toilet in your dream. Well, you do physically, but
Yes.
it comes into your dream.
And every
Yeah.
time you open a toilet door, there's somebody in it. There's no
Yeah.
toilet there. Somebody's
Yeah,
still in the
or
toilet.
you go and you go, no, I'm going somewhere else. Go, no, I'll go over there. And there's somebody going, I'm in here. You know. So if you can't find a toilet in your dream, it means you're going to wet the bed. Now, you may feel that you're lacking time for personal issues and need more privacy for self-care or self-expression. Yeah.
No, just whenever you wake up, you do want to go to the loo.
Yeah.
So that's what that is.
Okay. Did you see the small Shrek in Star Trek at the space station?
No.
Somebody says here.
No.
Must be a wee thing to look out for. It's Noel the Spark says. Okay.
Here, something else I wanted to ask you. I was watching Die Hard 4 with my mommy last night. And you know my Bruce Willis is all multi-talented and all whistles and
Yeah,
tumbles
right, okay,
and
right.
does everything.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
Stuntmen do all that.
I would say that. So anyway, what I thought was, if you wanted to be somebody that's capable of doing all those things, how do they pick those people in real? How do they pick those people? Can they just take an ordinary man or an ordinary person and train them to do all those things, or do you have to have a special set of skills?
What do you mean, to be an actor?
No,
I'm talking
a
about-
proper person that does all those things. That
I mean, a
goes-
stuntman.
no, the real secret agent type.
Oh,
James
what-
Bond.
A real.
Well, it's a
secret
wee bit
agent.
late for you and I. You know,
What do you know?
right?
I could be I could be a spy.
But
You
do
wouldn't
they pick someone who has special skills already, or can you train like an ordinary person to have special skills?
I don't know. I mean, it's not as if they put an ad in the Irish News every morning, you know. Spies wanted, apply here,
I
you know.
know, but you normally make these things up that I believe
Well,
happen.
I don't know. I knew. Well, I do. They do a bit of recruiting at the big schools in England and all. You know, for the spy network over there. They get people who they think are intelligent, and then they can teach them the rest. You know, like
But is that
your
the
trousers turn into jam and all.
yeah.
You know. And,
But is that the same for everything that you would learn? You can be taught every single thing, or do people have more of an aptitude?
well, people
for
have
things.
aptitudes for things, but I mean, anybody can learn anything.
Yes.
Really, I mean, I believe that certainly. But you might have an aptitude for languages.
Yeah.
You might be very athletic, you know, so it's going to be a shortcut for you for some of the things. You know, really, you know. You might be like me, class at everything.
So you can tumble.
I could tumble. I can tumble okay, I can't get up.
All right, then there's the thing. Is a tumble without the getting up? I don't know.
Right, Johnny, I dream the hair monster that visits the wife each night. I dream one night that a hair monster will not visit the wife and she'll wake up nice looking. Oh, yeah, bed and breakfast for him. And every time I have a dream about playing football, I always play badly. What's that all about, says Vincent. You see? But that's another dream that fellas would have as well. You're playing a match and you've even got the ball 2 feet from the net and you miss. You know, and you just, again, it must be all insecurities and fears and everything else. So if I could have a dream where I'm trying to play records 2 feet from the net, take a shot and miss, and then the record goes off, that would be class. And then you're falling off a building.
Yeah.
You dream of those ones.
But you never played football, to be honest. You just stood there, you were like a brick wall.
How dare you?
No, you did. You told me that.
Dear me. Well, no point moving when they have to waste petrol running around you. So why run after them?
Why?
Right, is that it? When are you on Saturday night?
Yes. Oh, I'm on this week earlier because I'm on for Carolyn between
6 and
6
10.
and 10. Yep.
And then you're going to my gig, aren't you?
Yes.
Right, okay. We'll see you there.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, you never asked me how
Oh,
many
points out of 10.
9.
9.
9 for Star Trek.
And you don't have to have been a Star Trek fan.
No.
Okay, right. Thank you.
Okay.
See you there.